The day is March 28th, 2021. We arrived at my hometown airport of Louisville International at about 9:40 in the morning. Today we'd be flying from Louisville to Denver International Airport, and from Denver we'd be making our way over to San Jose, California.
It's about 9:48. Just got here at the airport. Not much going on down here, but we'll go through security.
We headed upstairs just in time to catch this American Eagle Embraer 170.
As you can see, not much going on. That Southwest plane is actually a diversion, but yeah, most of the morning flight's already gone. So we're just about to head through security, so see you guys on the other side. Well, I'm going back to the car. I had a multi-tool in my shower bag for some reason. I don't know why the heck I had that in there. Couldn't find it, but found it now. So I'm going to put this back in the car, and yeah, I'll be back. I guess apparently you can't bring knives on airplanes or something. I mean, who would have thought? Yeah, Spirit starts service to Louisville May 27th. Made a video about it. Check it out. Just went through security again for the second time. This one's going to Charlotte, this little E170. So yeah, just gonna head down to the gate and hopefully get on a flight to Denver.
It was a beautiful day in Louisville. Broken clouds and lots of sunshine meant for an awesome day of flying. While heading down to the gate, I got a look at this dormant Southwest 737, and I also took a quick look at some of the many UPS cargo planes parked along the ramp. As I said, it was a beautiful day in Louisville. Not too much going on, but just nice to sit and watch some of the planes come in. But in no time our plane was pulling up to the gate from Baltimore. This was a beautiful Southwest Boeing 737-700 in the Heart livery that would carry us all the way to Denver, Colorado. And soon we were boarding the flight for Denver. I do apologize for the sideways camera, but I don't have a tripod anymore and I'm doing this by hand and trying to pull a suitcase, so I do apologize for that. But I am trying to do the best that I can for you guys, and just know that I tried my best. Now as I reach my seat, Southwest is open seating, which means that you do not buy a seat like you do on other airlines. You board and you find a seat once you are on board. So with that, I had no other option but to sit in the middle seat as we were the last to get on. So I did try my hardest to get you guys as good of a shot and angles as I could. So yeah, just take that into consideration. And yeah, so I was kind of leaning over when filming this, but I think it overall turned out pretty good.
And if you brought your own alcohol on board, please leave it at the bottle. If you are traveling with children or anyone needing special assistance, please put your mask on first. We are here for your comfort and safety. Please report any unwelcome behavior to a flight attendant. Alright, thanks for your attention. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy your 2-hour and 31-minute flight to Denver.
Now as we taxi out, please ignore my two neighbors' conversation. But as we taxi out now would be a good time to ask you to please like and subscribe. There's content like this coming out multiple times a week, so if you do enjoy, I highly encourage you to please consider hitting that button so you don't miss out on any awesome aviation content to come. But I'll be quiet and let you enjoy the sights and scenes of the UPS Worldport.
Exactly what Kale's age now when I started there. Yeah. She was just.
Tighten up your seatbelt. Enjoy your flight.
And don't worry, I will post a separate video entirely for the taxi out and departure for all of these flights on the trip. Soon though, we had reached the runway and had been cleared for departure off runway 35 left. And just like that, we're off to Denver. A stunning view of the clouds as we climbed out of Louisville. Now, as far as in-flight entertainment on Southwest, the airline offers a variety of movies ranging from adult movies to kid movies, so the app has something for all audiences. Now, as I said, the way you access these movies are through the Southwest app, which is free to download. Now, the app has many different features such as a flight tracker, which gives you your GPS location throughout the flight, the distance remaining, as well as live TV and some shows that Southwest Airlines does offer for you to watch. It also features the weather and other information about connecting flights and other stuff like that. As for me though, I'd be watching the movie 12 Strong, which I very much enjoyed, and I would highly recommend to anyone else who is interested in watching it. Flight attendants come to the cabin and offer a snack mix, a beverage of either Coke, Diet Coke, 7-Up, or lemonade, and a napkin with all three of Southwest's original routes on the back of it. Unfortunately, this is the standard now for all Southwest flights during the pandemic. You used to have a lot more options when they came through the cabin, but hey, the snack mix is still good. It's got cheese, pretzels, like Cheez-Its, cheesy bread, so I do very much enjoy it, but hopefully we can get some Dr. Pepper back in the air pretty soon here. But pretty soon the Rockies came into view and we were descending into Denver. Now, I have never been to Denver before this, so the scenery was pretty breathtaking. It's just flat plains, and then you have the gorgeous Rocky Mountains with the snow on top of the peaks. So it's just a very, very nice scene out west. Yeah, I very much enjoyed the arrival. Looks like we got some snow on the ground. So yeah, very neat, and it was a nice approach, to say the least. So we taxied off the runway and headed to our gate. Now it is a pretty long taxi, as Denver is a ginormous airport, so it is not uncommon to taxi through or past other runways, which is what we did. And yeah, made our way to the gate. We passed a couple United CRJs, one of them being in the new Evo Blue livery, so I will be getting 2 of those from the Gemini Jets March releases, so we have that to look forward to. But we made our way to our gate, and that was the end of this flight. Once we reached the gate, we quickly deplaned, and I had a chance to survey the land for the first time. So, as you can see, this is Heart 2 in the front, and then we have the United hangar there in the background. Got a 7.6 Max 8 over there parked for Southwest. Got some A319s and A320s along with a 777. So, very cool. I also had a chance to see the Alaska 100-year strong livery. I actually have that plane, so that was actually really awesome to see. Now Southwest Airlines goes out of the sea gates, so in the middle there of terminals there's this big giant garden area, which is also the place where the underground train goes through to take you to all of the different concourses. But first we needed some smash burger. After we had refueled, I was off to get some views of the airport. So I started by walking down to some of the sea gates, getting some cool views of some Southwest and United aircraft across the way. I saw some United 737-800s in the new livery, as well as some MAX 9s, which was awesome to see. But what blew me away the most was just the amazing view you got from the Rocky Mountains and all the plains surrounding it. It helped that it was a beautiful day in Denver as well, so it was just a great overall experience for the first time being there. But I still had time to kill, so I headed down and over to the B gates, which is where United is stationed.
Just came from over there. That's at the sea gates, and we're now at the B.
A nice and refreshing sight to see was all the 737 MAX 9s out in Denver. Very prevalent there.
Some good action over here. On the new Volaris A320 Neos. Got a Evo Blue CRJ 200 with some Aeromexico's. It looks like a United 787-9, so that's pretty cool.
Now one thing I noticed as a difference between the C gates and the B gates is that the Southwest terminal seemed to be a lot more busy and fuller than the United terminal did, so I guess that's a good thing for Southwest, but hopefully United can get their act together. Another cool plane I was able to see was the United 737 MAX 9 in the new livery. Now I did see a couple of these, and I'm hoping that in the next couple of months Gemini Jets will release one so I can get it. Great model. I also saw a 757, which is very awesome. They are my favorite type of aircraft, so always cool to see those. But as I walked the same direction that this plane taxied, I found myself at the end of Concourse B and came to a nice porch type area where you can look out through glass and see all of the action on the western side of the airport. Now this is open air, so the glass goes up only a little bit, so you can't jump off, but it was a very nice view of the Rocky Mountains, and it was nice to get some fresh air for a while. But unfortunately I couldn't stay here very long, so I had to give the place one more final look and be off. Now, since I still had a little while left before our flight, I decided to head over to Concourse A, which is where Delta, Frontier, and some international carriers go. So I was able to get a better look at the United 787 that we saw earlier. It is a Dash 9. I actually have one of these in my collection. I'm looking to get another one, but it is a very nice aircraft indeed. I also got a gorgeous view of this Delta 737-900. It just looks so gorgeous with the Rocky Mountains in behind it. Also, Frontier has a large base in Terminal A at Denver. Pretty cool bridge over there. I also saw our friend Steve the Eagle. Of course, this one was just released in the March Gemini Jets races, so I'll be seeing you very soon. Soon though, I headed back to Terminal C as it was time to start boarding our flight for San Jose. However, something unexpected happened that changed our plan for the entire day. Come back in part 2 to find out what exactly went down, and I'll see you guys in the next video.